Most people who struggle with money aren't bad with money. They just never learned the rules. Nobody taught them how much should go to rent. Nobody told them when to start a 401k, what an HSA is, or why an emergency fund matters more than almost any investment you'll ever make. So they guess. And guessing with your money is expensive. Most people budget with feelings. At the Data Wallet, we budget with data. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact framework that financial experts use to split your income so every dollar you earn has a job. Savings, investments, retirement, emergency fund, healthcare accounts, even college savings for your kids. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your money should go and why. This is the foundation. Everything else builds on this. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Data Wallet, where we use data to make smarter money decisions. I break down personal finance the way it should be, with real numbers, clear frameworks, and zero fluff. If this is your first time here, subscribe. We release weekly videos on budgeting, investing, Excel tools, and financial strategy. Now, let's talk about the golden rules. The most widely used budgeting framework in personal finance is the 50-30-20 rule. It was popularized by U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren in her book, All Your Worth, and it's the best starting point for anyone building a budget for the first time. Here's how it works. 50% of your take-home income goes to needs. These are non-negotiables: rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, health insurance, minimum debt payments. If you stopped paying these, your life breaks down. That's a need. 30% goes to wants: dining out, streaming subscriptions, vacations, hobbies, new clothes, things that make life enjoyable but aren't essential. This is not the enemy. But this is where most people overspend without realizing it. 20% goes to savings and debt payoff. This is the most important bucket. This is how you build wealth. This covers your emergency fund, retirement contributions, investments, and paying down debt faster than the minimum. Now, 50-30-20 is a framework, not a law. If you live in a high cost of living city, your needs might be 60%. That's okay. The goal is awareness and intention, not perfection. But within that 20% savings bucket, how do you actually split it? That's where most people get lost. And that's exactly what the rest of this video is about. Before you invest aggressively, you need at least a starter emergency fund. At the same time, if your employer offers a 401k match, don't ignore it. We'll cover that in just a moment. But the emergency fund mindset comes first. An emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses sitting in a liquid account, meaning you can access it immediately. No penalties, no waiting. This is not an investment. This is insurance. Why does it matter so much? Because without an emergency fund, one unexpected event, a job loss, a medical bill, a car repair, sends you straight into credit card debt at 20% interest. And debt at 20% interest undoes years of investing. How much do you need? Take your monthly essential expenses, rent, utilities, food, transportation, and multiply by 3 if you have a stable job, or by 6 if your income is variable or you're self-employed. Where should you keep it? A high-yield savings account, also called an HYSA. These accounts consistently pay more than a standard savings account, and while rates change over time, they always outperform what a regular bank offers. Your money stays accessible, liquid, and working. We'll do a dedicated video on the best HYSAs available. But the point is, don't leave your emergency fund in a standard savings account earning almost nothing. How do you build it? Start with $1,000 as your first milestone. Then work toward 1 month of expenses, then 3, then 6. Automate a fixed transfer every payday so it happens without thinking. Once you have a starter emergency fund in place, retirement becomes your next priority. And the most powerful tool most working Americans have access to is the 401k. What is a 401k? A 401k is a retirement savings account offered by your employer. You contribute pre-tax dollars, meaning the money comes out of your paycheck before taxes are taken, which lowers your taxable income today. That money then grows tax-deferred until you withdraw it in retirement. Now, the employer match. This is free money you cannot afford to skip. Many employers match a percentage of your contributions. For example, if your employer matches 100% up to 4% of your salary and you earn $60,000 a year, that's $2,400 in free money annually just for participating. Mathematically, an employer match is nearly impossible to beat because it can be an immediate 100% return on your contribution before the market does anything at all. If your budget allows, contribute at least enough to capture the full match, because not doing so is like leaving part of your salary unclaimed. For 2026, the 401k contribution limit is $24,500. If you're age 50 or older, you can add an extra $8,000 as a catch-up contribution. Now, what about the IRA? An IRA, individual retirement account, is a retirement account you open yourself, independent of your employer. Two main types. A traditional IRA. Contributions may be tax-deductible and your money grows tax-deferred. A Roth IRA, funded with after-tax dollars, but your money grows completely tax-free. When you retire and withdraw, you pay zero taxes on it. For younger earners in a lower tax bracket today, a Roth IRA is often the smarter long-term choice. For 2026, the IRA contribution limit is $7,500 per year, or $8,600 if you're age 50 or older. That limit applies to your traditional and Roth IRAs combined. A common strategy: contribute to your 401k up to the employer match first, then max out your Roth IRA. Then go back and contribute more to your 401k. We'll go much deeper on 401ks and IRAs in dedicated videos. For now, understand that retirement accounts are non-negotiable if you want to build real long-term wealth. Two accounts most people either don't know about or don't use correctly: the HSA and the FSA. Let's start with the HSA, Health Savings Account. An HSA is available to you if you have a high-deductible health plan, also called an HDHP, for your health insurance. Here's why this account is special. It has a triple tax advantage that is unique in the entire U.S. tax code. 1. Contributions are tax-deductible. 2. The money grows tax-free. 3. Withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are also tax-free. No other account gives you all three. Not your 401k, not your Roth IRA, only the HSA. For 2026, you can contribute up to $4,400 as an individual, or $8,750 for a family. And if you're 55 or older, you can add an extra $1,000 catch-up contribution. Unlike an FSA, your HSA balance rolls over every year. It never expires. Many people use their HSA as a stealth retirement account. Pay medical expenses out of pocket now. Let the HSA grow invested for decades and use it tax-free in retirement. Now, the FSA, Flexible Spending Account. An FSA is similar to an HSA, but offered through your employer regardless of what health plan you're on. You contribute pre-tax dollars and use them for qualified medical or dependent care expenses. The key difference: FSA funds follow a use-it-or-lose-it rule. At the end of the year, unused money may be forfeited. Some employers allow a small rollover, but not all. So plan your FSA contributions carefully. Base them on expenses you know you'll have in the year ahead. Both accounts reduce your taxable income. Both help you manage healthcare costs more efficiently. We'll cover each in dedicated videos. But start by checking today whether your health plan qualifies you for an HSA. It could be one of the best financial moves you make this year. If you have children or plan to, a 529 plan is one of the most effective tools for saving for their education. A 529 is a tax advantage savings account designed specifically for education expenses. You contribute after-tax dollars, the money grows tax-free, and withdrawals for qualified education expenses, tuition, books, room and board, even K-12 expenses up to a limit, are completely tax-free at the federal level. Many states also offer a state income tax deduction for 5 to 9 contributions, which is a bonus on top of federal tax-free growth. For 2026, the annual gift tax exclusion is $19,000 per recipient, or $38,000 for a married couple using gift splitting, which is the threshold before gift tax considerations come into play on contributions. Here's something many people don't know. Starting in 2024, unused 529 funds can be rolled over into a Roth IRA for the beneficiary, up to $35,000 lifetime. So even if your child gets a full scholarship, that money isn't wasted. It becomes their retirement savings instead. And the math is compelling. Even $100 a month starting at birth can grow to over $40,000 by the time your child turns 18, depending on market returns. We'll do a full dedicated video on 529 plans, how to open one, which plans to choose, and how to invest within them. For now, understand that the earlier you start, the harder compound growth works for your child's future. So, how do you put all of this together? Here is your priority order, the sequence that maximizes your tax advantages and builds wealth systematically. One step at a time. Priority 1. Build a starter emergency fund of $1,000. This is your cushion before anything else. Priority 2. Contribute to your 401k up to the full employer match. Mathematically, nothing beats a 100% return on your contribution. Capture every dollar of it. Priority 3. Pay off high-interest debt. Any debt above 7% interest, especially credit cards, should be aggressively paid down before investing further. Priority 4. Complete your emergency fund. Grow it from $1,000 to 3 to 6 months of essential expenses in a high-yield savings account. Priority 5. Max out your HSA. If you qualify, the Triple Tax Advantage makes this one of the most efficient savings vehicles available. $4,400 individual or $8,750 family for 2026. Priority 6. Max out your Roth IRA. $7,500 per year, growing completely tax-free. One of the best long-term wealth-building moves available to most people. Priority 7. Go back and max your 401k. After the Roth IRA, continue increasing 401k contributions up to the 2026 limit of $24,500. Priority 8. 529 for your children. Once your retirement foundation is solid, start building for their education. Even $50 a month early beats $200 a month late. Priority 9. Taxable brokerage account. Any savings beyond all of the above go into a regular investment account, index funds, ETFs, or individual stocks. This is where wealth compounds beyond the limits of tax-advantaged accounts. This order is not rigid, life is not linear, but it gives you a clear direction so you're never guessing where your next dollar should go. And that is the foundation. These are the golden rules, the framework that separates people who build wealth from people who wonder where their money went every single month. In the next video, we're going to take everything we just covered and build it into a real Excel budget tracker so you can see exactly how your own income maps against these rules. Every dollar tracked, every goal visible, all on one screen. The free template will be linked in the description below. Grab it before the next video so you're ready to follow along. If this helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below. Which of these accounts were you not using before today? I want to know. I'll see you in the next one, at the Data Wallet, where your numbers tell the truth.